I, like many of you, have recently installed Marvel Rivals, digging it so far. I played like 3 matches online and was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. So tutorial mode for me. So here's my information. If you want to add me, that'd be cool. Like half the Seahawks drumline is playing it, so that's kind of fun. So I got some people, but I definitely need more people to play with. And most importantly, a big shout out and thank you to Marvel Rivals for sponsoring this video. I can't wait to see it because I've had some friends write and be like, hey, have you heard the song? You seen the video? It's kind of like an anime opening. You seem to like those. And I was like, oh, yeah, I do like those. So anyway, I'm excited. Let's go. Rivals to the end, a Chrissy Costanza version. Here we go. It's a nice little melody. Get it a second time.
Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly.
Nice guitar parts.
Across the world, I see you standing in my way.
Beautiful harmony.
And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder.
Rhythm section's having fun.
If ever there was a time that we were friends.
Oh, that was cool shaping. The phrase was nice. Bass player's tone is awesome. We'll go back in a second. Oh, I thought the drop would be right there. Delay and build. Here we go. Okay. There's a lot going on. Like, I want to be looking at the video, but you know, in my videos, when I look, I listen less with my ears. So I'm looking with my ears, if that makes sense. Let's go back and talk about this introduction, and we'll get into the verse, and we'll get up to the chorus. It's a really cool, it's a beautiful melody happening right here. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I can't sing it back to you. That's I'm a bassist and percussionist. We're not gonna be singing too good. But it's nice and easy. It establishes everything. The strings are in there with this cool fade in thing. We know what key we're in. Tonality's happening. It comes back to us after this. We get it a second time. Things augment. Here comes a cool little rhythm fill. Now, augmentation. With the bass player, nice gliss up there. Drums come in. The synths are way heavier. Again. That's super fun. Like, great percussion right in there. Accents it really well. And then obligatory change. Left side. The guitar work on the left channel here is really cool underneath the main vocal line. Check that out. 1, 2.
Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls, but yet.
Yeah, that works really well because the bass player is laid out, so you can really focus on that. But the other big change underneath, you have 4 on the floor, on the bass drummer, and it's going to support the melody and the vocal line there, obviously.
Trapping all those fighting souls, but yet across the world I see you standing in my way.
Cool phrasing. There's actually quite a few little cool phrasing parts, which surprised me because the first like 8 seconds I got a little bit confused vocally with the way the line was being delivered. It almost sounded like borderline Vocaloid, just meaning the stylistic shaping. It feels almost like snappy to a grid with how those like, I guess how the contour is presented. It's a little bit less like this and more like that, if that makes sense. Just take a listen to how the vocal line is moving here.
Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those.
Can you hear that?
Across the world I see you standing in my
But then right away, again, I can't sing, whatever. But we go from being kind of rigid with the kind of the snap to more of a legato smoothness, which is really cool because you hear and the hi-hat bring that in. That's, man, okay, I dig that. From a production standpoint, I like what you did there. Again, 2, 3. And the other obvious thing there is whoom, whoom, the big long open notes in the bass player, because that's obviously going to make the vocal feel a lot more smooth as well. So the fact that the bass was out for a little bit, it exposes everything. We can kind of get like a certain saturation of sound, and then we bring in a little bit more of the low end to change things up.
I remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends.
I absolutely love the ba ba ba, the harmony on "We Were Friends." That's really cool because the rhythm section pops in before that, and we're having a lot more fun. It feels more like a rock song, and then all of a sudden the vocals open up again. So I dig this like variation. We have like the A side and the B side of how the melody is being given to us vocally, and like the phrasing within. I think that's really cool. That's all done on purpose, by the way. Like, so good job from like, you know, the production of it, the tonality of it, meaning what does it sound like? For me, it's a little like, I'm not the biggest fan of this style of the tone of the singing, but I'm a huge fan of like the design and how she's giving it to us. So that is really, really cool.
We used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends.
Love it.
Night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has
Yeah,
come.
man. And then we got the string synth going on. Boo boo boo. Bass player's up in the stratosphere playing his wide open notes. Drummer switches over to the cross stick, and everything feels different. Like really, really, really good design here to give us like just variety in our sounds. 2, 3, and. Good bass playing. And I thought right here, and I expected it to drop right there. And I love the fact that it doesn't. Just elongate that phrase. Let us count our fours in a little bit of a different way. We're going to build and then go into the chorus. So we're only a minute in, but I just want to like appreciate what's going on from like a construction standpoint, because it's really enjoyable to listen to. All right, let's go back for about 5 seconds and we'll let it get into the chorus and see what happens here.
Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me.
Da da ba da ba da 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 da. That was cool. Wow, visually that's pretty wild. Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, that was pretty cool. Let's go back and listen to the chorus drop again. I was looking a little more this time because the chorus feels good. This part kind of reminds me of kind of an anime-esque like type of opening. Obviously, the lyrics being in English are like the biggest like gargantuan difference, but the chord structure, the way the melody's flowing, it just kind of had that feeling. So I think maybe that's why some of those folks were saying, hey man, some of the similarities are there. You might want to check it out. I was looking though. I'm not like I don't know a lot about Marvel. Like, watch the movies, obviously. I've not played very many games, but like visually, you can just let me know if I'm wrong. I feel like this graphic presentation feels new. It feels not as traditional. So I don't know. It kind of reminds me of some of the stuff we're watching. It kind of has like borderline, like kind of an arcane look to it. I feel like the art style is just different. I can be totally way off in that. Just let me know I would love your guidance. You just let me know in the comments, but it's very beautiful to look at. Like, it's very enjoyable. Like, the light and shadow use here is crazy. Yeah, like this stuff, that looks amazing. Like, I feel that's the part that feels really, really different to me. So just, again, let me know how off base I am or if that's actually the way it is. Anyway, let's keep going. Cool part in the chorus coming. I love that part. Yeah, man. All that tension to build, like the way we're going through the chord progression, it feels like your typical chorus. Like we're there, we're in, this is the hook, but then it starts meandering, and then it starts to meander a little bit further, and then we get this da-da-bum-bum-bum. We arrive at kind of a deceptive cadence within the chord structure that we were not expecting, and that's what, for me, that might not be for everybody. It really is for me. I enjoy that quite a bit. So that's 138. Let's go back. Let's just experience that build again. Let's go back to like I don't know, 22, and just let's listen down where the chords are going. I love it. All the program drum stuff there, very heavy percussively. Obviously, we really get what they're going for. It opens it up, and obviously, it feels like that's going to completely go away right here. So let's grab the last 10 seconds of that. Appreciate what's going on with the drums. Now fade to something very... Oh, that's gorgeous. Across all time, I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time? Did you hear how different that was from the beginning? Same chord structure, same ideas are happening, but the guitar lines, like we hear that left side clear as day because there's less going on in the track. And I felt like there was more of the guitar mixed in on the right as well. Let's go back and grab that again, because that, to me, that's the best stuff. It's not the loudest stuff, but I think musically it's the best stuff. We'll come into it again. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's some really delicate piano stuff underneath, some keyboard layerings that make it feels very just much less on the dynamics. You can focus more on the vocal lines. It's enjoyable. But really it's variety, right? We have differences between the sections, so it makes the song feel a lot more complete because, well, this is just an opinion, but it's an observed opinion that a lot of songs use for a successful recipe, you could say. You have to have these moments where we pull away dynamically. It cannot be as loud. We change up. We're flowing through a similar chord progression that's been happening, but you just change the way that the instrument's being presented to your ears, so you get that variety. And you know what we say? Variety is the spice of life. You already know. You already know. Keep going. Obligatory halftime groove. Cool. Now that was interesting. The way we these arpeggios and these outlines, that's where I feel like, oh, that feels more like Vocaloid. Just with the way it's given to us in the design. That's 212. I want to get all that again. Let's go back 156. Yeah, that's crafted and cultivated way more precise. Remember how we talked about like the snapping together versus those long, more kind of natural sounding legato phrasing. So definitely it's there. Like obviously we need to talk about it because it's a massive difference with how the melodic lines are being presented to us. Look at the visuals. That's just unreal. More of that. Nice little bass fill. Wow. Quality on the graphics there is just out of this world. Oh, that's nice. Did I just hear violin? Sorry, we hit stop. It sounds like it. It sounds like it. Cool. All right. So musically, we have a lot of similarities. Tiny little varieties. We don't need to stop at every single one. That's kind of like the part of like layered listening. Hopefully, when you come to these videos, it's obviously not about the straight playthrough. It's about the stops, going back, identifying the layers, and then just picking out as much as you can get. It's just like tasting the ingredients when you eat food. Like you can think of it as a composite. Or you can take the time to be like, oh, I can feel this. I can taste that. I can taste that. Like, that's the whole point of this. So if you're into that, well, obviously you probably are. If you're still here. If you're not, you're probably not here anymore. But anyway, let's rewind a little bit and get into what sounds like, hopefully, some violin stuff. Ooh. Call and response, this one. Okay. I like the bridge. Way more heavy, laid back on the feel. Hold on, that's like 241. Let's grab that again. Obviously featuring violin and then a guitar feature. Ooh, I didn't hear that the first time. That's cool. Very call and response like. That was nice. Wow, 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 wow. That feels kind of like 90s-esque in the little rock grungy scene there. Definitely dig that. Let's keep going. Oh, the double kick at the end. Nice. I didn't grab that the first time.
Show me that you were still the only
Beautiful
one
piano
that
playing.
matters for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wait up in your hands, holding on to your heart. Look inside you.
That's right, in between keyboard layerings and string stuff happening. Dig it out. We get the big change. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, okay. For a song called "Rivals to the End of Time," that's the obligatory ending that you need. We need some butt rock. Dig it out. We have to have that, and we got that. Okay. Hold on. We need this is the last 60 seconds again. That's 402. Let's go back to 302. We'll just do this once. We'll stop and start a couple times here. There's a lot of cool things happening that, But almost felt final right there. Just little moments of delicate piano stuff happening. And then we're going to take a complete departure. Good design. I love the fact that we get and then we just jump into nothing but synth strings and vocals. That's a fun little deception.
Show me that you were still the only one.
Again, please.
I'll be waiting for you. Wait up in your hands, holding
And block chords.
to your heart. Look inside you. Can you feel it? The sparks in you.
And now pedal to the metal, man. Nice harmonies. That's cool because that's going to set us up because you basically have 20 seconds out of that spot. So you need that little like accelerant to give us. We need that percussion fill. We need that ensemble hit within the rhythm section to really push us forward. Holding the note out, you get the guitar riff, and then the drums come in. Come on, man. That is great design. Oh, man. Nice percussion design. In the end. That's good stuff. Like, it's whatever. I nerd out about this stuff. I know not everyone likes to listen down to these things and talk about it, but that's what we do here. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. Also, like, who do you play? Who are your main three? I need help. Add me on there. Coach me up in this game. The 6v6 stuff is new, but music's not new, obviously, but the game aspect, this type of game probably is. Anyway, let me know what you think, please, and thank you. My name is DrumRollTony. Catch me when I'm live on Twitch. You can find a link for my socials down in the video description below. Please and thank you. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel so you can catch the next video. YouTube thinks you want to watch one of these two videos next. I appreciate you being here. Have a great day. Take it easy. Bye-bye.